Good morning, everyone. Hello, guys. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? Is everyone all right? Any news trading? How is your trading going? Please let me know. I'm sharing with you in the meantime all the channels. Hello, hello, guys. All the social media channels, the YouTube, the Instagram profile, and the Telegram. Please make sure you follow us on the social media. And let's share the Telegram. I see some people typing on the YouTube live. What about the guys on Zoom? Hello, everything is okay. That's good to hear. So let's start with something a bit different today, just to let you know, for those who are not able to download, who are new and they haven't downloaded yet the MetaTrader 4 and 5 on their mobile devices, because now you cannot download the MT5 on the iOS. We have our native app. If you haven't used it yet, I'm using it a lot because it's very, very simple. You can definitely go to the App Store, the Google Play, and download the Admirals mobile application. I'm sure you will enjoy it because you have it's very users friendly, and you do have everything regards to your account, all the information at the same place. So I really encourage you to download. Even if you download the MT5 and MT4, you can download also our Admirals mobile application, because it's for your trading, guys. Okay. And as usual, just to put our risk warning here to make sure that these sessions are for market analysis, and they don't intend to give personal and financial advice to anyone. So let's have a look at our news for the day and what's going on today, Tuesday, 27th of September. We are going towards the end of this month. Durable good orders for the month in the US. Previously, it was 0%. Expected to see a drop in the number. Usually, this event sometimes creates some good moves, especially now. Or let's say the euro US dollar, for example, we're going to see it on the chart. The euro US dollar, it's moving to the downside. Now it found maybe some support. So if this event, it's going to favorably, it's not going to favorably work on the US dollar side. So we can see faster retracement, which can help. Hello, guys. I see more people. They join us. I hope you guys doing really well. And premium analytics for the headlines of the day. World Bank cut China growth forecast as COVID-19 real estate crunch take toll. China's industrial profit dropped further. Court in Iran face establishment fear as unrest spreads. Putin grants Snowden Russian citizenship. Zelensky urges Russia to keep protesting mobilization orders. And agree call to settle alleged violation of US sanctions. Okay, not many things for Forex in these headlines. MT5 platform. Let's start. Pound US dollar. We saw a drop, a significant drop, as we discussed yesterday, in a 2 days session. So we have this massive impulse move to the downside. This rejection came, so the market participants were rejecting these lower prices around 1045. So the market is trying to gradually push to the upside. And here is the thing for intraday traders, what we are doing. The 4-hour chart shows this type of consolidation. And guys, keep in mind when the market, let's see a trend line now, when the market extends in that impulse move, at some point it has to retrace back a lot before it's going to continue, if it's going to continue to the downside. But when these retracements, they start happening, it doesn't mean they're going to go in a straight line like this. No, most of the times the market consolidates for a while and is doing some, whatever it's the consolidation in this area. So that's why we prefer not to trade in this counter trend environment, because we don't know the consolidation for how long it's going to last and until where it's going to reach us. So on the 1-hour chart, we see more obvious swings. If we go down to the 15-minute chart, we see that the market came up here, and after this sell-off yesterday, it's just hovering around within these boundaries. You see, that's the high, that's the low, and the market is just moving around. In the Asian session and Sydney session, the market just pushed to the upside. Maybe sellers, they're going to come here at any time soon, or maybe we're going to see the more consolidation to the upside. So there are so many maybes, as you understand, with this environment. Yes, Carlos, definitely will go through Dow Jones 30. So allow me to say that from high probability trading, the worst thing a trader can do is, when it's so much uncertainty on the higher time frame direction and price action, to go on the 15 minutes and 5-minute charts and try to find some entries. So that's not very favorable. So and many times, guys, when we tend to see the first 3-4 pairs and we don't see any clarity, our brain sometimes it's just telling us, oh, what I'm going to do now, and I have to trade this one. But we have to go through our currency and indices list, and we find the pairs with more clarity, right? So it looks like we have a retracement taking place here. So not many things to do, not many things to say. Euro against the US dollar. We have this move to the downside. You see solid red candles. At some point now, the market is trying to push to the upside. Maybe we're going to have this retracement. Now, some people maybe wonder, okay, Theo, what if this candle, it comes until here, and at 10 a.m. EST time, or at 8 a.m. GMT time, London Open, we're going to see the market push to the downside. Yes, guys, you have to understand that that's what we see right now as retail traders. That's the information we have, and we can act based on only the information we have. Okay. So if we go down to the 4-hour chart, we see the same pattern like the pound. Market put this impulse move. this bullish engulfing, and then is trying to find this way. But do we look for longs here, or do we look for shorts? And definitely we look for shorts, because the higher time frame is down, and we didn't bounce through a major support to say, okay, we're going to start looking for longs. All right. So again, 15-minute chart, it's not clear at all. Yesterday, there were some plays on the 15-minute chart. It was this impulse move to the downside. Then we have this area of support. We see this double top here, rejection, or at 3:30 EST time, we had this very, very, very nice pin bar here, produced pin bar at this area. So that was a very good and solid entry. Back to the daily chart. Let's go. So for this one as well, we wait for some buyers to come in to see some rejection, and then to keep resume our selling activity. USDCHF, we broke above the highs here. We said that this is a big impulse move, so at some point we're going to see retracement. And because we are not in a trending market with higher highs and higher lows, and we see this impulse move in one direction like this without any consistency from market participants, it's just buying. After too much buying, what it has to come? It's too much sell. So market at some point, it has to push down. Now, what we want to see here, do we go short? I don't think so, but I would like to see the market just stopping somewhere here. If not, then definitely if not, then we're gonna push inside this consolidation again. What can we say? We can accept it and we wait for some clarity. Maybe we can try to make some estimations. If we draw our FIP, we have the 50% here, which aligns with some nice, it's the middle of this long body, or the 61.8. Maybe the market is going to come here, put some bullish reversal price action, and give us the opportunity to trade to the upside. So far, no clarity in no market. Okay. Until yesterday, we were selling the Aussie, we were selling the Kiwi on the intraday chart. Now we have this retracement. The market wants to retrace. If we can draw a trend line here, and we can plan some of our trading, maybe we see that this area aligns with the 50%. This area aligns with the 61.8. You can have them in your charts, and we can see what the market it's going to do. Okay. New Zealand, the same. It's been more than 2 weeks. I was saying on every single day, we are selling it on the intraday. We are selling it because it's a clear direction from sellers, clear price actions all the time. Maybe on the 4-hour chart, if you are trading, you could find some entries. 1-hour charts, definitely you had lots and lots and lots of entries. Yesterday, you had this entry here, the bearish engulfing. You had this pin bar. You had this one. There were so many entries. And of course, on the 15-minute charts and 5-minute charts, there were so many entries. Clear direction and clear price action. You see price actions all the time. They were giving us a good indication of what the market can do. But now, yes, maybe we're gonna see the retracement. So we are patient. The move is over, and it's no need to try and force trades. USD against the Canadian dollar, we came to retest this area here. The market is getting rejected. After this extensive move, we definitely anticipate to see some push to the downside. Now, we have this move here. impulse move, clear higher highs, higher lows. The market can retrace somewhere 50% or somewhere 61.8% on the daily chart. So for me now, there is no need to go to the 15-minute chart and 5-minute chart and start taking trades. Why? Because the price action is not confirmed on the daily chart. If I don't know who controls the market on a daily basis, how good are the probabilities that I'm going to experience some good trades on the 15 minutes and 5-minute charts, right? I hope you guys can think in these terms. Okay. So we are on the sidelines as well for this one here, and we are just waiting. USDJPY. This yesterday, the buyers again, they didn't manage to create a new high. So this bearish engulfing is still intact. And if you guys, I will open this trade just to show you. Sometimes, not sometimes, most of the times when I want to take trades, I use the fib retracement and I enter when these engulfings appear and they are massive. Let's see how many pips this one. Okay, this one is an outstanding engulfing, 500 pips, no way to touch it. So I prefer to have, let's say, 170 pips stop loss. But okay, it was too much volatility because of the interest rates mainly, and some news events from the Bank of Japan and from the Fed. So this engulfing here was a big one. All right. Excuse me. So when I want to enter, I just use limit orders for the market to take me in some retracements. Now we see that the market came all the way up here. Maybe how many pips from here? It's 160, 170 pips. So if I sell here, and I will do it for you just to show you, new order. The volume here I put based on my account, I know the numbers and I can calculate all the pips and everything. Okay, so my stop loss, it's going to be 145, 146. Yep, stop loss 146, and the take profit, it's down here, 140, 300. Oh, invalid stop loss. Why invalid stop loss? $46.09. Oh, invalid take profit. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Not stop loss. Okay, now I know that you are paying attention to the webinar. 140, 300. Okay, so based on this one, there is more than 2-to-1 reward to risk. And the reason I entered the trade, it's because I see two inside bars within a bearish engulfing candle right at resistance. We had a trend line here, and the trend line has been broken, right? We see that the market was respecting the trend line. At that point here, it had been broken. So we can see some selling activity coming in. So that's it for this one. Pound messed up all the charts, to be honest, the last 2 days, because we had our lines here, and we said, yeah, we want to sell accordingly from one resistance to one support, one resistance to one support. But the market was just selling so massively without giving us any good opportunities to participate, except, yes, of course, except if you go to the lower time frames now. But for the daily chart, it was just pushing like this. And this behavior here, if someone wants to buy, the stop has to be at 700 pips. I think it's not very favorable area to place a stop loss, 700 pips, because you need 1,000. Even if the market is going to come right back here, which I don't think so, it's going to come, you don't even make 2-to-1 in this trade, and you're going to pay so much in commissions and in swaps and all this stuff, okay, because that was too volatile. So nothing to do with the pound JPY. With the euro JPY, we see more smooth price action. However, remember, we were discussing this at this area here, and we said that the market came below, but if this below the resistance, but if the sellers, if the buyers, sorry, they were strong at this point here, they should explode the price to the upside. And that didn't happen, of course. Then we see this candle here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 inside candles. For those who are trading the inside candles, you could place an order below the low of this one, and 107 pips. You could take the profits here. It was 4-to-1 trade, a good one. And that's what we like as traders. We like volatility when it comes in our favor, right? So for today, nothing here. It's very messy. We don't see any pattern we recognize on the daily chart. And if you guys start drawing support trend lines and all this stuff, it's just you are trying to convince yourself about something. Maybe it's not here and you want it to be here. You wish it to be here because you missed some opportunities at the top. Maybe that's how our brain works, unfortunately, in trading. So we have to understand that it's nothing to do here from an intraday perspective, or if you count that this pin bar here, it's a very valid pin bar, and you want to go down to the 15-minute charts or 1-minute chart, 5-minute chart to take some trades, it's absolutely on you. But remember, we want to trade with high probability trades, and when the market is offering us good opportunities. Pound, euro against the Aussie, we struggle around this area now. This resistance I put here, really, it's not a very strong resistance, but it's just kind of messy here. So better area, it's this one here. We have more clear swings from this area. For me, this market, it's trending to the upside now. I see these higher highs and higher lows. This one here, yes, it's resistance, not that strong, but it's something with this euro and this Aussie now. They are both weak. They are both retracing. Which one is the stronger out of the two weak markets? Okay, that's a question. But if you ask me to choose which direction I do for today, I will definitely say I'm looking to buy on the intraday for the reason of this at least higher highs and this bullish pin bar right on support. It has higher probability. But if you go down to the 15-minute chart, where are you buying? You're definitely not buying when the 15-minute chart is showing lower highs and lower lows, right? We are momentum traders. We want to get in with the momentum and get out fast. So if this is a double bottom, then we can buy here, we can have our stop there, and we can take our profits there. So if it's, or we're going to wait for the market, if it's going to do this higher high here, to clear this high, then retracement, and then to find a good entry to buy and target this area here. If the market is going to fluctuate within these small swings. Gold, downtrend, retracement. Now we see buyers, they coming in. So we're going to wait. If we have a trend line, or let's try a channel line maybe. So the channel line is not respected that much. Maybe it's a false breakout. So anyway, this one here, it looks like it's going to start getting into the retracement mode. Crude oil, we are down. We want the price to retrace back a little bit on the 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, 15-minute chart. Why not to sell it? This one, it's better than the other pairs for the reason of this one came out from consolidation, 2 candles, and now we see retracement. But on the crude oil, we see we broke below, we closed nicely, and we can anticipate some push to the upside. This bearish engulfing on the 4-hour chart can work as resistant. So maybe people will initiate positions. We wait and see what will happen. Bitcoin is trying to push to the upside. It's just having a round bottom here. It's unable to break below. We expect it to break below, but it looks like it's gaining some momentum. And let's have a look at Dow Jones. So market, it's better to see it on the weekly chart, this one. We have this nice level of previous resistance, then support, support, support. Market is trying to push to the downside with this one. On the daily chart though, what do we have? We have a break below, and now it's trying to push to the upside. Anyway, this one here today, it doesn't give us some clarity unless the 4-hour chart is going to put a bearish engulfing or a rejection around this area. But if the 4-hour chart it's going to just penetrate and close above, then who is controlling the market? That's a question you have to ask yourself all the time. Okay, and let's have a look at the gas. So for now, it's just a retracement. So we are not in a rush to buy the retracement. Okay, but definitely if you were in short positions, I believe you already locked some profits. Maybe you are out of the trades, and if the market is going to keep falling, let it be. I mean, as a trader, we don't base one trade for our total activity. Yeah. And let's see the last one, gas. Yesterday, we said about this head and shoulder pattern. For those who are here, we have this this bullish pin bar, which indicates that retracement can start. So we're going to wait for the market, most likely, to give us more entries, because we are in a downtrend now. Yeah, the only way we are not participate as sellers is if we see this move to come and create a new high. But we expect, based on this pattern, we expect that the market it's going to just show less volume from the buyers, and somewhere here maybe we can see some rejection, so we can participate in this market. We can add 2 positions, maybe we can initiate positions, and so on. I didn't see many questions here. I don't know why. Maybe you guys had a good trading day yesterday and today you don't want to trade. I hope it's not the opposite. Okay. Okay, guys. So I will wrap up for today. I hope you had a good. We are in a world of our divine. Okay, Darshan. I like Darshan. I always like your answers when I ask these questions. Okay, and the last one, S&P 500. Back to the indices. The market came to retest now this support. So the move is over. We were talking about the move after we break below. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trading days to sell this market here with a few opportunities on the 4-hour chart. And I think that was on the 1-hour chart. This one here. No, this one here. Yesterday you had this opportunity. So that was more than 2 to 1. Yeah, it was 3 to 1. For those who are watching the Nasdaq, the S&P 500, and the DAX impulse move to the upside. You can see it here. The market at some point it's going to start retracing back, and we expect this area of confluence to be our support. So for now, it just moving to the upside, so we don't consider to sell. But do we consider to buy? Maybe yes, on the intraday level, but in a very, very short and careful manner. Like you have to see price to make higher highs and higher lows to help you be with the momentum of the market. Okay, guys, I will wrap up for today. Again, it was a pleasure to spend this morning with you. I hope you gained some value. You understand how you do the market analysis. And especially at the times like today, the markets are quiet and they don't give us opportunity because they retrace. So, it's good to also take some time to evaluate your plans or to understand what you used to do before, now what you can do. You can be more patient maybe, and or if you're going to trade, and you can reduce your trading size when you are trading retracements, if you are trading retracements. And I'm looking forward to see you tomorrow again at the same time. So bye for now, and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much.